Welcome everybody, and we are starting the week off with something pretty crazy today. This is a 5-0 list by SpikeU, and this is a mid-range deck. It plays 4 colors, it plays snowlands, it plays energy counters, somehow it finds the mana for Counterspell and Dust to Dust in the sideboard. It also has a pretty solid mid-range plan and a lot of interaction for a mid-range deck, so that's pretty cool. You can see this deck kind of just combines everything it can, but it seems to be working because they went 5-0. So they play just 15 lands. Most of the fixing comes from green. The Attune with Aether gives energy and fixes. The Wildling is a mid-range threat and fixes. Lorien also you can play something in the mid-game. Draw 3 cards or Island Cycle, super important for the counterspell of course. And the Abundant Growth is a cantrip that fixes 2, works pretty well with the core Skyfisher, which is the only white card they play in the main deck. The removal suit is pretty powerful. We can see 3 discharges, one is in the sideboard, which works extremely well not only with itself, because you can spend less than 3 energy counters and bank up some. It works really well with Attune with Aether, which is also a really good combination of cards, so the synergy is definitely there. And then the Skred, because every land in this deck is actually a snow land, so that's kind of cool too. We see Brainstorm. You can actually shuffle in a lot of different ways. You have the Sagu, you have the Lorien, you have the Attune with Aether. You also have the Altisor, which means you can set up the Cascade with the Brainstorm, so I think there was a lot of thought put into this deck. The mana for Counterspell I think can be still pretty clunky. Yes, you have a ton of fixing with all the cards that find you basic lands and even non-basic lands with a Lorien, but you still have 5 blue sources in the deck, so that is pretty insane right here, and I'm really curious how will this work. We have a mid-range plan with Writhing Chrysalis and a late game plan with Annoyed Altisor. We can even finish the game with a Nyxborn Hydra. The sideboard is also pretty wild. We can immediately see 4 Dust to Dusts with only 2 white sources in the deck. That's pretty wild. I think that finding the planes will be quite easy to be honest, but finding the flat plane, I think that will be a pretty difficult feat because you play just 3 Lorien reveals. That being said, you play 4 Abundant Growths which can also tap for white, so I guess there is some power there. You're definitely ready against Affinity though. 3 Pyros against the blue decks, 1 more Discharge is a pretty reliable way to remove creatures because of all the energy counters in the deck. 2 Breath Weapons here against like Rally, Fairies, Elves. 3 Weather Storms against Burn and only 2 Relics. I mean, you do play 4 counterspells. I still think that the dredges and the spice of the format could still be pretty difficult, but I guess we will have to see. This is definitely one of the most creative decks I've seen in a while, and there is nothing left to do but to see how it works. I'll see you in the games. Okay guys, first game against Brotaku, let's see what can we do. Yeah, hand has basically every color except white, but that can be fixed with the Lorien. Let's keep, this is a good hand, I like it. First main, I guess we're gonna just play a mountain, but we'll go for a glacial flat plane with this Lorien, and then we have all colors we could ever want or need, and that's pretty great. Also, Brainstorm with Lorien would be a pretty good combo, but I think we're gonna wait. Razor or Thornlight Bridge, that's new, okay. Let me go for a glacial flat plane here. Altisor, sure, that's another way to use the Brainstorm. We'll just chill for now, I think. I hope they don't play like Kenku. It's a pretty hard one though. Post board we do have like some stuff we can actually do to that. Snowcovered Island, sure, why not? They probably think we're Jeskai. Let's, I guess, keep them in that. Let's just play the island. Okay, so they play 3 colors too. This is a Naya deck. Alright. Naya Wildfire possibly. Interesting. Cryogen Relic, that's something I'm willing to play, I guess. Let's play Forest. So we could hold up Counterspell with these 2. No, we couldn't. Okay, so we wanna leave up, I guess, red and blue, red and green. Wait, we can actually play the Skyfisher as well. Why not do that instead, right? Let's play the Cryogen Relic like this. Counterspell, sure. Let's play the Skyfisher now. So we'll pick up the Relic. That puts us to 7 cards. We have options. Cryogen Relic, Sagu, that's a land for next turn, but that's pretty good. I think I'm interested in holding up a Counterspell. We have a threat on the board, finally. We also have 1 mana deal 5 with the Skred, that's pretty awesome too. This deck definitely doesn't suffer from card advantage. Like, the card advantage is awesome in this deck. It's really good, it is. They do nothing. What is that? Like, I'm curious 4 turns passed, nothing happened. We have a discharge now. Okay. Let's attack for 2. Okay, we have a removal spell. Ride's End. Okay, got it. That's gone. So I suppose we just use the Sagu to cycle for a land after we get out of the combat phase, of course. And which land is it? I think I'll cast True Seek and... Dude, I actually think I want the island here. I think I want to hold up Counterspell. I'm just gonna cantrip it the Relic, hold up Counterspell. They play Slacks with Bridge, and this could be like a Chrysalis or something. Palace Sentinels. I don't think we can allow Palace Sentinels. I'm sorry, let's Counterspell that. So we kinda need to get on the board, right? Counterspell, sure, we can afford to do that. I will go Core Skyfisher. I wish I could find a land with this Cryogen Relic. Bounce. If not, it's fine. It's fine. I have 8 cards. Do I try to Brainstorm? They could have more Monarchs, like, this is kinda risky. I don't want to miss a land drop, you know? I'm gonna go Brainstorm, actually. Oh my god, Lorien, that's good. Okay. So I can shuffle back what I don't need. I think I want 1 Altisor. I think the Discharge is worse now, so I'm gonna go Discharge. I want Discharge Altisor, and then I'm gonna just Lorien, Cycle, and I guess Rimewood Falls are good here. Also, Fjord is good. I think I want this. Let me go Falls. Hold up a removal spell. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. They also said in the chat that this deck is all the fuss today, that people are kind of playing it. They said that they've played 4 times against it today. I was like, this deck is so odd. There's no way like anybody plays it, but I was wrong. I was wrong. Writhing Chrysalis. Sure, that can be Skredded, which is what we do. Snowguard Forest. That's beautiful. We can actually go Altisor here if we want. How much do we actually want to go Altisor without the setup though? What's the alternative? Let's play the Forest and then think. Let's actually attack and then think. So we can go Writhing Chrysalis, hold up Counterspell. Simple, right? Very simple. And Skred, that actually sounds pretty good. Okay, they sack a spawn. That's under the Ride's End. Okay, sure. Ride's End is not a bad card. I mean, for sure. So with that in mind, I think I want to hold up... Okay, we can't hold up both, but I still think it's good. I could just slam the Altisor. I don't think I want to with no setup. I'm just gonna go Writhing Chrysalis. It's okay. I can actually sack one of the spawns, go Cryogen Relic. I think I like that. Play the Cryogen Relic here. Hold up Counterspell. Cryogen Relic. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Probably 4 and Chrysalis. Chrysalis Gaming. That's, you know, that's something. Oh, 5 though. Uh-oh. What are we playing for 5? Hunter. Honestly, I can like kinda let that be. Then Skred, hold up Counterspell. I think I can win through initiative. I think I can just steal it and win. I'm gonna let Avenging Hunter resolve. Could be wrong, but I think it's actually right. I'm pretty confident that with 2 untapped lands, even if they have Ride's End, I can steal the initiative. I could correct the Relic. I don't think there's a removal right now that could bother me that much, so I'm gonna correct the Relic. I'm gonna say done. Just draw. Forest. Cool. Sure. That's not bad. Abandoned Growth I like. Let's Abandoned Growth a Forest. We have double Counterspell up, so I think... Okay, Discharge too. Good. I'm gonna Skred the Avenging Hunter. I will go to combat. And if they have any removal, we actually have double Counterspell, so the initiative is ours. And that should be like kinda awesome. Fog, I'm gonna Counterspell. If they have another Fog, I have another Counterspell. Okay, we take it. Good, cute, cute, cute. So this is Emblem Fog deck. I can see the vision. So we steal that. The issue is they can steal it back. I'm gonna go for Plains. So I think I need to hold up Counterspell properly here. But I think I can play Cryogen Relic. I think that's fine. I need to Counterspell an Emblem basically. Like, initiative would be the worst, but yeah. Okay, I actually didn't leave up this for Discharge, but I don't think that's too important now. I hope at least. 1, 2, 3. It's another thing here. 4 mana, 4, 5. Hunter. Yeah, no, I'm good. Okay, we win the first game. That was really sweet. What do we actually want against them? I mean, they do play bridges. Is Dust to Dust good? I mean, here comes the sideboarding. And I feel like the sideboarding is surprisingly difficult to navigate sometimes. I feel like the Galvanic Discharge is okay, but I don't really want it. I think we can also do without the Brainstorm in this matchup. I think I want some Dust to Dusts, to be completely honest, like 3. And then what else would I bring then? I'm not really sure. I like the counter spells. It's possible they will bring Red Blasts, but that's just, it is what it is, if that's what happens. Okay, I guess we need to get back some discharges and stuff. Relic doesn't seem great. I'll bring back 2 Brainstorms. I think 3 Dust to Dust is enough. It's not necessarily Affinity, but but still pretty good. Okay, let's just submit. We'll try it like that. It's like a game of emblems and fogs, which is actually quite annoying for us, but it's pretty interesting. We have double counterspell in this one. That's really good. I'm gonna keep Thorn Light Bridge. So dust to dust would be sweet. You find a glacial floodplain. I like that. Can search for Rhymewood Falls, I guess. If we search for Rhymewood Falls, we can then go Sagu and we have all the land drops. I wonder if this deck plays Wildfire. I think it kind of has to, right? Potentially the Sagu could search for the last plane so that we can actually dust to dust. That'd be kind of... Okay, we have 2 Sagus now, so I'm just gonna main phase Lorien, give me a Rhymewood Falls, play the Falls, chill. Okay, dust to dust would be good. Okay, we find a snow-covered forest, so that's kind of fine. I think I want to guarantee a Chrysalis next turn, so I'll search for a mountain, is where I'm at with this. The problem is if they play an emblem, I kind of need to have counter spells up, to be honest. I do, I really do. So I'm gonna play this forest and Roost Seek for a mountain. And that's where I'm at with this, I think. Okay, they go to Light Bridge. Dust to Dust would kind of wipe them off the board, I think. I completely wiped them, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so we can... Unless they have Emblem plus Fog, we can just like Chrysalis, no matter what. I think Chrysalis is good here. We can also like Attune, Discharge, hold up Counterspell for Fog. Like, it's... I think we can beat every emblem they could have with this hand. It's like really good, so I think I'm for it. We can also crack a Spawn Lorien if we feel like we... You know, I believe there will be an emblem of some sorts. Okay, Wildfire is good. Okay, maybe I actually want 4 Dust to Dust. Maybe I want 4. If we lose this game, I think I'll reevaluate. But it doesn't look like this is an emblem turn. I actually might consider not attacking. I don't really want to counterspell a Ride's End. I think that's not how I win this game, right? Like, this is an obvious, or not an obvious, but it looks like Ride's End to me. Or we can just play Sagu since we drew the land. That's like really good. I think just set up for if they play an emblem, it's like what we want to do. I'll cast the Sagu. And I'm playing around Ride's End. They basically, yeah, we're developing. They obviously are holding up Ride's End. I'm gonna skip combat. I'm not playing into Ride's End here. How we win against them is we let them emblem, we steal it. That's it. We counter fogs, right? I don't have double counterspell. Maybe that's something I should have been thinking about. This looks like... Oh, they play Geomancer's Gambit. That's a... Man, that's a really cool deck right there, actually. So you're basically ramping through the Wildfire effects. Then you slam an emblem and you Moment's Peace and stuff. Man, that's... Yeah, that's cool. They're chilling. I'm chilling too. I mean, yeah. Oh, here we have a Dust. We can't put them off Ride's End though. But I'm gonna attune with Aether for planes. I can't counterspell if I do that, but that's okay, in my opinion. I can put them off from... They have like everything, basically. I can put them off just 2 lands, that's it, right? I could also hold up a counterspell. Yeah, it's fine. I'll hold up Discharge. Let me Dust to Dust. Yeah, these 2 bridges. Okay, let's chill here. We have 2 energy counters, which means we kill like every emblem. -2 lands, which they're basically still on curve. That's the crazy part, because those were like cantrips now. So we have the same number of lands, even though I Dust to Dusted them. Yep, Rastwell Bridge. So my plan is to overwhelm them, basically. Like, I have to do that, right? I also feel like I have to cast this Lorien. Sagu. I can cast the Sagu, yeah. It's pretty good. I think I want to cast the Lorien, maybe find like some lands finally. Wait, maybe I should leave up a forest in case I don't find a land. That's probably better. They could have Red Blasts. That would hurt, actually. Oh, okay, good. Never mind. We find a forest, or multiple forests, actually. I think the Sagu wants to be a threat, so I'm just gonna chill. And again, I'm not really playing it to Ride's End here. I still don't have mana for double counterspell. That's the thing that hurts me here a little bit. Because if they have 2 fogs, I can be like in a bad position. They can hardcast the Ride's End, they will. Just exile my Chris. Yeah, that's what I was a little bit worried about here, but that's fine. Let's see if they emblem. They probably do. Or not. If they don't, I'm actually happy. I can set up 2 islands. Okay. Counterspell. Yeah, okay. It's more important than ever, but I can hold up at least 1 now. I mean, they can just Ride's End anytime, so I guess I should attack. Like, they have so much mana now that it doesn't actually matter. Okay, they don't have more Ride's Ends. Okay. I'm gonna hardcast the Sagu. I have double removal. I have counter spells. At least a couple. I think I will be pretty aggressive with these counter spells since I have 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 Sentinels. Like I said, I'll be aggressive. I could steal the Monarch and like try to win. I don't care actually. So that's it. Yeah. Abundant Growth is actually something I love here because of the fixing for potential double counter spell. So that's pretty awesome. I love that. Let's draw. Also a cantrip. Oh, Lauren, wow, sure. Let's attack first. The problem is, I'm not sure if I want to cast Lauren, I'll be honest. Fog? Sure, I mean, if you use Fog like that, that's awesome. Now I feel actually pretty confident to Lauren here. That's good. Okay, if they use Fog like that, that's great. Wow, look at this. We also didn't play a land yet, I didn't realize. Okay, we can start dusting them like turn after turn. Even though at this point it isn't that relevant, but it's still good. I don't have Counterspell mana up, I have like Discharge Skred, you know? Skred seems a little better than Discharge on average, but it's still fine, honestly. Problem is, well, actually no. If I tap Dust mana, I still have Counterspell, which is really good. So I'll just dust them, like, yeah, why not? Let me dust their Rustwell Bridges here. I guess we're swinging. We can also cast... We are 1 mana short of casting a Sagu and holding up a Counterspell. They have another Fog, and that's awesome for us. Like, this means they're not using Fog to protect emblems, which is, like, insane. Actually, I'm willing to just slam a Sagu here and hold up Skred. That's how confident I am if they're using these Fogs like these, right? Normally, you would wait here, and because you know they're using the Fogs to protect emblems, but now we're actually golden on the board presence as well. 1-2. The Wildfire, yes, that's fine. Okay, that's it. We can also get rid of more lands. It's also nice. Skyfisher. Skyfisher picks up the growth, so I'm gonna go plains, dust to dust, do Thornlight Bridges. Let's also go to combat. We'll attack for 9. They have a Fog, another Fog. Tangle. I didn't think about Tangle. That's actually pretty scary. So I still... Wait, I don't have white. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I can go here. I can Skyfisher back the growth, replay the growth, hold up Counterspell anyway, which is really nice. So that's what we're doing. We'll choose this forest. Fisher. I think we could do it again. So we could like Fisher back the growth. It's pretty clunky. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Hold on. Does this work? Not really. I think I just want to chill here. We have a pretty decent board presence here. We have Counterspell and the removal spell, and we have great board presence. Like, this is just really good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sentinels. No, I'm good. I mean, they're gonna run out of gas eventually, right? Like, they said we win. It's pretty cool. That was an awesome deck, though. I kind of loved it. GG against Brotaku and their Fog Emblems. Milky Way 83. Pretty cool. This hand is... Wait, are we going first or nah? We aren't, so... This hand is very sus. It's actually quite bad. I'm gonna mulligan. Like, 2 Altisaurs. It would almost work, right? With the Abundant Growth and then cycling the Attune, but this is just much better already, so we're just gonna keep. And what are we putting to the bottom? Is it a Lorien? I don't think it can be. I think it's actually... I want 2 islands, since I have the Counterspell. Could be the Fisher, right? I mean, yeah, let's just put back the Fisher. The reason why is, you know, we see 4 lands for the Chrysalis in this hand, so that's pretty good already. And most of our lands have a secondary mode, so this deck is pretty good against flooding. They go Jeskai. Could be Ephemerate, could be something else. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna, I guess, Attune. Wait, hold on. Actually, no. I'm gonna cycle Lorien for a Volatile Fjord. I think that's much better. So if it's a Snowland, we are probably facing Jeskai. Could also be... could be Izzet. Okay, it looks more like Izzet. End step, cycle Lorien. Let's go for a Volatile Fjord. Let's draw. Another Lorien revealed. So would they counterspell Attune with either for a mountain or for an island respectively? I don't know. Would they? Let's find out. We still have 4 lands, so we don't really care if this resolves. They have the counterspell. They're thinking about it, like, and choose not to do that. So we know almost 100% they have a counterspell in their hand. Good to know. We are missing a plains. Other than that, we have most colors, but I still think it's an island because counterspell, right? It's quite possible we will not play Crimson 4 if they leave up double island, which is quite possible. Still don't know if it's Jeskai or Izzet, which it looks like it might be Izzet. It's just passing, yeah. Growth. I didn't mind growth. Growth is pretty good. Growth on the forest. Or, yeah, I think we just growth the forest, honestly. Let's see if you want to counterspell this. You do not. Okay. Then we will draw, and we draw a forest. Okay. We have the possibility of going Chrysalis. If they go a Monarch, they go Preordain. Whoa. Cool art. Full art Preordain. That's kind of cool. So probably Izzet, but we are not 100% on it. So this is obviously a counterspell. I mean, yeah. Cycle Lorien. I don't feel like cycling a Lorien here, honestly. Wow, okay. I mean, Chrysalis gives 2 spawns, which is like not nothing at all. If they play land and Skred, like this is the last turn where they can't Skred the Chrysalis on our turn. So maybe I should just go for it. The problem is if they untap and play a Monarch, I just lose the game, it feels. Which is not necessarily true, because if they counterspell and tap the Monarch, and then they hold up Skred, I lose. But if they don't have Skred, I have the 2 spawns to outgrow Skred, because the spawns actually are a cast trigger, so they can't get countered. So it's an interesting decision, to say at least, but generally I'm probably good here, honestly. Like, I just want to prevent the Monarchy, that's it. Like, there were some pros to playing Chrysalis here. There were also some cons. The cons are if they play land, they can just Skred this and it's done. Mountain, huh, okay. I mean, we have the forest still, so that's fine. Well, Altisaur is something to look forward to, I think, because the Cascade trigger kinda happens, so that's pretty awesome. We have 5 mana here. Okay, well, in that case, I believe I want to play Chrysalis. They are in a position next turn where they can Monarch, protected with counterspells, so I'm just gonna go here. Chrysalis, here it is. You counterspell it, my friend, that's fine. I want to use the spawns to actually just turbo off the Altisaur, honestly, and hope for some crazy... Wait, this goes through? Oh, it's because they have Skred, that's why. Yeah, which is smart. They're just gonna Skred end step, and that's really good. Yeah, You still get to 2 spawns. That's, like, kinda good, I think. You do nothing? Really? Really, you do nothing? No way. Okay, I respect that. They could have a breath weapon in their deck. I need to be a little careful. I'm gonna cycle one of these Lorians. I think, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to get 6 and probably cast an Altisaur. They do have a counter spell. I need to be wary of that. We have Attune with Ether. Okay. So we either go Altisaur, which can get Skredded, but everything can, or we go another Chrysalis. I think let's play an Altisaur. And we need some banger Cascades here. Usually you set it up with Brainstorm. We need some banger Cascades. 2 mana. Oh, it's Lose Focus. Oh, that's really good. Wow. You can replicate? Jesus Christ. That's like... Oh, wait. The Cascade still resolves. Wait, what did they do? Isn't it better to just wait for the Cascade and Lose Focus and replicate and just like absolutely smash me? But okay. We also didn't Cascade into anything useful in that sense, but sure. What was that? What was that Lose Focus play? Another Attune. Sure. So we are kind of relying on this Chrysalis to do its job, which I'm not sure how well will he do that. Looks like a Monarch. Yeah. Oh, it's Mystic. Oh, it's actually quite good. Skyfisher. Okay, I like that. I don't mind it for sure. I guess we'll pick up the Abandoned Growth. Hold on. First things first, I actually want to Attune. I guess Plains. Let's Skyfisher here. Eats a counterspell, question mark? Doesn't. Okay. Pick up the Growth. Play the Growth or nah. I don't feel like doing that. I'm just gonna probably... Well, they still have the counterspell, I think. I kinda want this Chrysalis to go through, to be honest. Let me Growth. Well, I genuinely don't know. I guess let me just Chrysalis. I mean, whatever. I can't, like, play poker with them all the time. Yes, they have 2 untapped mana, it sucks, but what you gonna do? At the same time, though, like, if they counter, I'm kinda screwed. I guess I've changed my mind. I'm gonna Abandoned Growth on this snow-covered island. Draw a card. A Skred. Hello. I can almost 100% kill the Mystic. Is that something I'm interested in? I say yeah, I am. Hell yeah. Let's do that. They're gonna counter, I'm gonna counter back. Create a Burb. Burb is important. It's not that important. This Chrysalis has mostly free reign now. It's a pretty good turn, I think. We also have, like, a lot of lands. Like, yeah, this is actually looking pretty good, I would say. I don't hate it. 1, 2... Monarch. No, another Mystic, sure. Do you have more counter magic, friend? I'm curious. Sagu is a flyer, sure. Let's attack with the Skyfisher, I suppose. And then we will count how much mana we actually have, so 2. What we want to do is Attune first. I don't think I played land. Let me get a mountain. And then let's count mana. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So we go Chris first and then maybe Lorian. I guess that's the play. If they counter, it's probably Lorian. Here we go. Counterspell, create a bird. Let's... Lorian revealed. Draw 3. Skyfisher. Okay, yeah, that's some value. I appreciate that. I think that's winnable. That being said, it's still not great, but I still appreciate it. If they slam a Monarch, I mean, yeah, they're just, like, I think their deck is quite good against us. It's, like, more focused, you know? It really does what it wants to do. Just, like counter, remove, Monarch, that's it. Can attack with burps. Oh, even with this guy, sure. Could be like a terror or something. Yeah, sure. That's okay, honestly. They have 1 card in hand, like, that's the good thing. Okay, I'm just gonna curse Skyfisher first, try to return an Abandoned Growth. They have a counterspell, they're like stopping. I think they actually might have a counterspell here. They're like, maybe they're just playing mind games though. Let's pick up a Growth, let's try to play a Growth, let's put it on the forest. Draw. Sagu, Wildling, okay. I'm just gonna go white, blue. Let's go another Fisher. Pick up a Abundant Growth. Tap green. Play the growth on the mountain. Counterspell. Pretty sweet. We can counterspell only once though. I'm just gonna go to combat here. They have a removal spell. Okay. They have a Galvanic Discharge. I don't care that much, to be honest. And by that much I mean maybe at all. I can't cast a Sagu. I did play land, so there's no reason to Sagu here, I think. I could search for a basic, yes, but I think these will be better on board. I think I'm pretty good here. We can counterspell anything they do, really, so it's pretty good. I'll take 5 this time, I think. Oh, okay. Wait, what? That's a pretty aggressive attack. Let's count mana here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10, actually, for double Sagu, so I'm not blocking with the spawn this turn. Let's declare blockers. I'm gonna just eat 2 birds. I don't think this attack was amazing, to be honest. I think attacking with a terror would make a little bit more sense. Oh, they have a breath weapon. Oh, if they had a breath weapon here, that's pretty disgusting, actually. I am surprised they didn't. That attack would be sick if they did. Wow. I would have counterspell, of course, but still. A Brainstorm. I think I'll wait with a Brainstorm. I'm gonna go for some, like, guaranteed value here, if you know what I mean. Actually, I can shuffle back, huh? Okay, I changed my mind. Let's go Brainstorm first. Wow. I can Altisor into Sagu. That's kind of lit. That's kind of sweet, actually. I'm gonna go Counterspell Sagu. I would love to hold up Counterspell. I don't have enough mana to do so. That sucks, actually, a little bit. So how do I want to do this? Well, I already prepared myself for it. I thought I have mana to Counterspell. So I don't have 9. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, I do have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So if I crack this, I can just leave out double blue and chill. Okay. So that's what I want to do. I'll Cascade into a Sagu. They have a Brainstorm. Yeah, these birds are something else. Brainstorm's fine. Brainstorm again. Jesus Christ. Stop. That's crazy. No more instant speed cantrips, dude. No more. Okay, buddy. Like, do you have a 4th Brainstorm in there? Like, Sagu. Great. Cast that finally. Enters, gain 3. And this guy, I think we're on the defense here. With all 10, I think. Yeah, we're on the defense. And I'm pretty aggressive with my counterspells, I think. These birds, of course, kind of suck, but that's fine. They have Lorien revealed. No response to the bird, but the Lorien, of course, I hate. So I'm gonna try and counterspell and hope that works. And their last card isn't a counterspell. It's not. Cool. Attack with a Writhing Chrysalis. Double block looks juicy, but they probably have removal. I'm gonna block with the Altisor. Another counterspell. I don't hate that per se. I'm gonna abandon Grow the Forest. Nyxborn Hydra. Wow. I don't think they have a counterspell actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I wanna play Sagu, hold up counterspell, and wait with the Hydra. Though they don't have a counterspell now. I can actually play Hydra Xyz like quite a lot. Okay, hold on. I think I'm going Hydra here. I can play Xyz 4. That's actually not very much. I'm just gonna play a Sagu. Yeah, goes through. I'm gonna attack with double Skyfisher. Actually, oh, I wanted to attack with the Sagu too. Or Sagu instead of the Fisher. That's fine. My fault. They're actually chumping. Triple chumping. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I wanted to attack with the Sagu, but it's fine. It's really good. Yeah, okay. Shouldn't have done that. Guess we have counterspell if nothing else. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lorien. Create a bird. Okay. They have 0 cards. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that was a pretty big misplay. I'm gonna just counterspell the Lorien though. And we can go with a huge Nyxborn Hydra. We can even hold up counterspell, but I think I'm not really afraid of removal at this point. Or, you know, off-top decking. Of them top decking. We have a Writhing Chrysalis. That's also quite good. I think I'm just gonna go with the Hydra and swing. I think I'll be aggressive. How big this Hydra wants to be. So if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana, I can leave up 2 for a counterspell. I also don't really want to. Just give me X's as much as it can be, honestly. And let's bestow it. We need a trample ASAP. X is 7. That's really good. I'll leave the other Sagu in the back line, I think. We don't need to attack into these birds. We'll attack here. This thing is a 10-10. Yeah, that's hard to deal with. 2-turn clock, so pretty good. Could have went for an 8-8 hold up counterspell. It depends how good is the thing they top deck, basically. So I'm gambling here a little, hoping it's not amazing, right? Let's draw growth. Okay, I'll growth first. Sagu, not bad. Let's attack here. They need to do some chump blocking or or not. Okay, 1-0. Tough game, man, tough game. What do we want in the sideboard? So I don't think relics are that important. I think discharge is very good. We actually don't have that much. The only thing we have are 3 pyros, and I think 1 more discharge. We really need that removal. What I think is not so amazing, potentially, is the Relic Skyfisher package, but I could be wrong about that. I think Hydro is powerful. We kinda can't touch the mana base. I think this is fine even without the Relic, but with the Relic it's also not bad. I'm gonna cut 2 Relics, 1 Skyfisher and 1 Brainstorm, I think. I think that's where I'm at. The Skyfisher is okay with the growth, right? And they will probably bring Red Blasts, which are pretty good against our counter spells. But we have Pyros against their blue spells, so I guess we'll see. Okay, well, this hand is not working very well. Let me mulligan, please. Yeah, this is better. We can search for a Mountain Plague rule hand, I suppose. Bottom, but this is a removal. This, I guess the Skred, actually? No, of course it's the Altisor. What am I saying? We don't need 2 Altisors. We also could be kinda in trouble on lands, to be honest. I'm gonna go Snow-Covered Forest, Attuned with Ether, Mountain here, actually. Gain 2. So this already deals 5. Draw. Forest, love it. Let's go Mountain, pass the turn. Brainstorm, sure. Probably gonna be followed by cycling a Lorien, I would assume. Okay. We need basically 1 more land to sufficiently play the game. I think we will be able to do that. Growth. I mean, yeah, let's see if we want to counter growth. Maybe they brought Annuls, possibly. Brainstorm, sure. Works, nice. We hope for a land of any sort. Growth. Okay. Let's play another growth on this forest. I think I want to keep this 1 mountain up and running with this hand. Let's see if I can find a land. Fjord. It's a tapped one, but it's still good. At least it guarantees a land drop, right? If they go Commodore, I'm cooked. Okay, they don't. Nice, guys. Discharge. Let's just play a Fjord and pass the turn. That's a Monarch protected by a blast. I mean, I have to Pyro now, and we can discharge if they have a blue blast, so it's fine. Oh, okay. Well, that works too. What the hell? I didn't expect that at all, to be honest, but sure. Now they can't counter the Chrysalis, and we find a land, so we can hold up removal. Man, we're doing well for ourselves here. Though they still could have Skred, like, okay. They still could have Skred, so we are not doing that well, but we can, you know, lead into an Altisor. We have good removal in hand. Altisor next turn is no joke, right? They'll probably just Skred. Yeah, sure. It's fine. I've seen worse. So, nothing? Alright. Counterspell. Interesting. What do we think? Altisor could hit some stinkers. If they have like loose focus, like that's bad. This is the first turn I will miss a land drop if I don't do anything. Does it matter? I don't think so. Let's just go for an Altisor, man. I don't know. We'll just go. I mean, hopefully we cascade into something good. Loose focus would hurt. Brainstorm, I don't hate, I guess. Okay, Attune, Fisher. Good cards. I think we have too much removal, so we can shuffle one of these discharges. Discharge, Attune. We'll draw the Attune, shuffle the discharge. This thing gets credited, yeah, sure. Free board, free board. What do we have on this free board? Oh, nothing? Wow. Let's Attune, shuffle the discharge. I guess pick up a plains. Let's... Hold on, I'm doing it wrong. Let's tap like that. Or Skyfisher, what do you think? Resolves, cool. Pick up the growth. I mean, do you think the growth resolves? It's pretty sketchy, I hope it does. Because we can counterspell, of course. Okay, this works, draw. Sagu. We did already play land, so I think I'm good. I'll just counterspell. We don't have to, like, counterspell, we also can. We have so much removal here, so discharge my guy. Yeah, that's fine. I really enjoy having board presence against them because of Monarchs, right? They're just chilling. They are full of removal, I'm certain. Sagu. I definitely don't have 7 mana, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I suppose I can cycle. This is weird, but I think I'll cycle one, protect the other with counterspells. Or I can just go Sagu back to back. Like, that's not really worse. It's kind of good, actually. Let me just Sagu here. That's fine. It's a 3-3, you know. They either counter it or dice to removal. We go 1 for 1 regardless. Tune the narrative. Okay, that's a new one. Everybody loves energy nowadays. Okay, we've the Sagu Waddling. We stick it. Discharge. Deal 3. Remain 2 energy. Okay. I guess today is a National Energy Day. Everybody plays energy. The opponent we played before, Brotaku, said that they've been playing against that for such a long time, right? Please don't find the Monarch. Just once, man. Uh-oh. Something's happening. 5. Oh, Lorien's good. The Lorien there, great. Amazing. Brainstorm. Okay, yeah, sure. Brainstorm with B, we can shuffle what we don't need. That's so much removal. I don't even hate it, honestly. I want this land, though. Wait, I don't, because I will get a land by shuffling those 2 things back. Okay, we're playing a full control game here. Nothing less, nothing more. Let's True Seek. Pick up a island. I'll attempt to kill this ugly Tolarian there with the word 2. Jais, cool. We have a counterspell already. Otherwise, we're kind of just updecking, I'll be honest. We're kind of just updecking. Ponder is fine. We mainly care about the Monarch with the counterspell. If they go like Murmuring Mystic, we can just kind of Skred it and it's fine. Yeah. Birds are annoying, but they are not annoying enough. So that's fine. Preordain. In response, Skred. Obvious counterspell. Spell Pierce. Disgusting. Okay. Yeah, I should have countered. Well, they had Spell Pierce, so wouldn't really be that much of a difference, I'll be honest. It's fine, we can hopefully still kill. It's just 2 birds, okay? It's not the end of the world. It's just 2 birds, and we have counterspell. It's fine. Attune, sure. I would appreciate some non-landers. Snow-covered island. Blade. Galvanic Discharge for 5. Dead. Cool. We have counterspell Skred. We have a lot of, let's just say, good draws. We can take a couple turn beating from the birds, but I feel good with a counterspell in hand. It just depends what they draw, kinda, honestly. 1. Preordain, sure. We have some banger draws too. The counterspell can protect the spells we play too. I can just Skred that there, I don't mind. Wait, I need to tap like this, probably. Okay, that's good. Let's see if this dies. It does, cool. So we just need some like banger draws like this, right? And we're good. Let's cast the Lorien. It's protected by a counterspell. No, we have a Blue Blast. Pyro, okay. Let me attempt to counterspell. What's your last card? Come on. Oh yeah, we draw 3. Yeah, this is not bad. It's some removal again. I don't hate it. We've been drawing a lot of removal. Sagu is a creature that blocks birds. I love it. 1, 2, uh-oh. 5, Lorien. Sure thing. 1, 2, okay. That's a game right there. I like this. That's the grind the games we play for. Let's draw, see what we find. It's another Sagu, sure. Let's try and cast 1. Resolves. We gain 3. I guess that will remove it, but we don't really care. Not yet, though. Sure. Play Fjord. So there's no counterspells probably in their hand. There's definitely removal. Okay, probably top deck. Also, doesn't have to be, but attack with burps. The good thing is, the fact that we have 15 lands means we have so many non-land cards that actually do so much. Well, these removal spells are kinda in a different category, but that's fine. Let's just cast another Sagu. I don't think they have a counterspell for it. Yeah. Could have removal, of course. Maybe I sideboarded too much removal. That's also an option. There. That's fine. Completely okay. I think they might have something like Loose Focus at this point. But honestly, if they Loose Focus me, I don't even care. I think I'll Galvanic Discharge for 5. Yeah. Spell Pierce me, Loose Focus me, I don't care actually that much. I'll just use the mana at the end of my turn. We have so much removal that this is just okay. Say yes. Yeah, they have like a Spell Pierce or this, but well, okay, Hydro. They care about this there. Wow. Nyxborn Hydra. That like wins the game if it sticks. They didn't have counterspell for the Sagu, nor did they have removal. We don't care about removal. We care about counterspell actually quite a bit. If this Hydra sticks, we win. Do you think they have like a Loose Focus to pay 2? We can't really play around Loose Focus. Let's just slam a huge Hydra and hope it works. Like that's the only thing we can do now. We'll best out the Sagu. X is 6. That's a lot. That's really good. Oh, they have Annul. Ew. Okay, that's fine. Not really. Okay, we can't play around Annul though. That's bad. They jump with the bird. Okay. I hate the fact they brought Annul, man. That's nasty. We have some banger draws though, still. I mean, for real. Let's draw like Relic. That's a banger draw. Let's see if they wanna... Let's see if you can bait out counterspell. This is 2 cards and 2 cards are insane. Let's go here. Let's try to discharge this main phase. Let's go like that. Yes. They hate that, actually, it looks like. They have Hydros. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. It's gone. You really care about this star, my friend. It really seems like it. Which is also pretty reasonable. Relic. Skyfisher. Okay. I think I'll leave this removal up. I don't think they have counterspell. I want to get this Fisher in. That's just so much value. And we will hold up Skred. Man, that's good. We can also double block if we want. Let's pick up Relic. Already crazy card advantage here from this. We have a Pyroblast. Man, that's good. Combat. Since we have a Pyro, well, no, I think it's fine. We will take 5 more damage. I'm feeling suddenly amazing about what happened. The Relic is just a banger draw. I mean, it just is. We will take 5 more. It's fine, right? We don't care. 1. Discharge. That's fine. Nothing to do with that anyway. Attack for 5. Yeah. Cool. Next turn. Wow, we find a discharge of our own. I actually love that. Let's try to discharge this Tolarian there yet again. again. Tap double forest for the ward. The ward is still annoying, even in this, you know, turn 16, ward is still very annoying. We will deal 5 damage to the terror. It's gone, beautiful. Let's go to combat, let's attack. I will hold up Pyro, I think. I don't need to hold up anything else. And this Cryogen Relic is just a great card advantage engine, I mean, it really is. Counterspell, wow. Yeah, now I feel like the safest guy in the world, right? Like, we just have interaction for everything they could do. Perilous Landscape. I don't think I'm cracking the Relic in case we find a Fisher. Snowcard Forest, not ideal, but still fine. Let's attack for 3. They jump. They're thinking about something on their end step, probably cracking this or not. Okay, sure. I would. It thins your deck, right? Another land. Oh, they're getting flooded. That's not great. But we have a 3-3 we're beating them down with, so feel good. We also don't need to do anything with this Relic. Oh, nice. Let's Abundant Growth of Forest. Love it. Lorien, I love it too. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Let's cast the Lorien, and we're miles ahead now, no matter what happens. Counterspell. I think we just meet it by by Pyroblast. We draw 3, and that's game winning right there, right? I mean, Attune, yeah, let's just play a Snowcard Forest. Use the forest to go Attune with Aether. Thin the deck for next turn. Find the last 3 Snowcard Forests in the deck. Let's attack for 3. We have Counterspell up, Skred up, Cryogen Relic up, and we get much more cards with this Cryogen Relic. Though we have only 16 in the deck, so that's also something. Like, correct the landscape, let's see what your top deck is. It actually doesn't matter because we have Counterspell for whatever, right? Tune is fine. Just a cantrip. They're chilling. Okay. Let's draw Brainstorm. Let's play the Snowcard Forest. Let's attack for 3. Okay, let's also play, of course, Skyfisher on the Relic, which is like, I don't know, just this line in this type of deck should be illegal, but it's not because we play 4 colors, so that's kind of cool. Okay, let's play Cryogen Relic number 1. I need to be careful of my card total in the deck though, a little bit at least. Chrysalis, yeah, let's slam that guy. And that's just game over, right? I mean, let's also use one of this mana to play another Cryogen Relic. We'll hold up a Counterspell. Altisor, love it. And we have Counterspell up, just really good. Brainstorm, that's okay. The Larian there, I honestly don't even care, I've Skred, right? Okay, end step, I'm gonna crack this Relic here. We have a second one, draw card, Pyroblast, love it. Next turn, draw, flats, okay, Glacial Floodplain. I'll just Skred this Larian there. I'll pay the 2, no response, cool. I'll attack with everything. Maybe I should have counted mana, because I can use the spawn for the Annoyed Altisor, right? I can Brainstorm first, I think. I'm not gonna count because I have 3 minutes on the clock. We also just win here, so. Wow, good game against, you know, the Izzet Skred deck with Monarchs. That's actually very impressive. I thought that would be a pretty difficult matchup, but GG. We didn't see any Monarchs from them though, so I suppose. Good game, dude. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the conclusion. We played this for a pretty long time, and the deck is surprisingly, like, just awesome in a way. It's very versatile because of the colors, so I feel like you can tune the sideboard specifically to what you need to play against in the meta game, which is really nice. And at first I was like, dude, really need to splash the white for the Skyfisher in the main deck? Well, turns out that in these mid-range shells, Skyfisher plus Relic is actually pretty illegal and feels amazing. Usually, because of this combo precisely, you draw many more cards than your opponent, and you can just be super grindy because of that, so that's sweet. The pretty unfair and grindy matchups, like John Wildfern Affinity, are covered with 4 Dust to Dust, which is super impressive. The one Discharge, I think that could be replaced by something else, because you already have a lot of removal, but I understand that against some decks it's crucial. I would definitely like to see more Graveyard Hate in the main deck. That's my only complaint. In the sideboard, sorry, that's my only complaint. I understand that you have Counterspell, which is like fine, but that's not nearly enough against Dredge and Spy, I feel like, just for Counterspells. So maybe more Relics, you know, maybe 1 or 2 Fairy Macaws could be pretty cool. I think your matchups against Dredge are actually quite bad. I've played against Dredge 1 game, the game didn't finish, they left the match, even though they were winning, and they were winning by a lot, because I feel like, again, the Graveyard Hate could be a little bit better, but, you know, you have the Weathers against Burn, you have this against Affinity. I think it kinda sucks against Boggles, but you can't really, you know, assume you're playing Boggles all the time, I feel, and I do that. I'm like, how does this deck do against Boggles? And if I see it doesn't do super well, I'm like, what changes could I make to make it be better? But no, I think boggles are no longer the huge part of the meta game they used to be. So this deck is pretty sweet. It's just a grind deck, great fixing, so many land drops. So even if you play against a deck that has a lot of counter spells, you are able to find your land drops with 15 lands, you know, 4 attunes, 4 growths, which is a cantrip, 3 sagus, and 3 Lorians. That's basically +7, so it's 15 +7. That's like baseline 22 lands, right? And then you still have the abundant growth. It just works really well, to be honest. And you also thin your deck like crazy, so you actually draw into action, and all of your cards that are action are actually like very good. Like you're happy. You have a lot of great top decks in this deck, which I think is another big advantage of playing this. So I was super happy about this deck. Definitely let me know what did you think about it and what would you change to maybe even make it better. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me a lot and I appreciate it. And with that being said, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day and bye.